I'm going to guess that most of you haven't heard of the Chinese Rolls-Royce car company. Well, they're not technically Rolls-Royce, but in China, they are considered to be the Rolls-Royce of cars. They already sell their electric SUV, which is 5.2 meters long. And I've got to say, one of the most impressive cars on the face of the planet in Norway. Obviously, they sell them in China as well, but now they actually sell them in Israel, Russia, Kuwait, and the UAE. Now, if you haven't already heard of the Hongqi EHS9, you need to know about it. This is one incredibly impressive electric SUV. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. Great to have you here. Big shout out and a big thank you to all of those of you who have gone on to my boys' YouTube channel. They're so excited and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for doing that. I'll put a link in the description below. So, the Hongqi EHS9. I made a video about it, I don't remember when, it was maybe 5 months ago, when this vehicle entered the market in Norway. And I noticed that some of the interior parts in this car are, well, and when I first saw this vehicle, I thought, this is strange. There's a lot of parts on the interior that look like they come straight from an Audi. Turns out, FAW, parent company of Hongqi, actually manufacture Audi vehicles in China. So that explained that mystery. Now, this car company is planning on going global, clearly. It's announced it, and now it's actually doing it. They held a grand launch ceremony for their flagship electric EHS9 in Tel Aviv, marking the official launch in the Israeli market. The EHS9 is a large electric SUV, more than 5.2 meters long, in fact. It comes in 4 different model variants. The base model has a 460 kilometer range. The next model up has a 510 kilometer range. The next model up has a 660 kilometer range, and the top spec model has a 690 kilometer range, which is pretty insane for the size of vehicle. Now, how much does it cost? Well, if you have to ask, you can't afford one. They're expensive. 400,000 Israeli new shekel, which is 124,000 US dollars. That's the base model. So Hongqi is nicknamed the Chinese Rolls-Royce, as their opulent limousines are often used by politicians and wealthy businessmen. Hongqi plans on taking over the European luxury electric vehicle market, SUV market. And there's really nothing else on the market right now in Europe, which is similar in terms of size and the features you get for the money. However, Hongqi is planning to launch small and medium-sized electric SUVs and sedans in Europe. And then they're planning on going to a number of other countries after that. They haven't said which ones, but they're saying they're going to become a global car company. The funny thing is about this, right? People are getting concerned that the Chinese government is selling cars in other countries, and they're saying BYD is doing that. Well, the reality is BYD isn't owned by the Chinese state government. This car company, on the other hand, is. Its parent company, FAW, are one of the big 4 Chinese car manufacturers. In fact, it's the second largest car company in China, together with the other 3 big 4, which are SAIC Motor, Dongfeng Motor Corporation, and Chang'an Automobile. Now, currently FAW actually produces Toyota vehicles and Volkswagens, including Audi, in China. So what else do we know about this huge electric SUV? To be honest, I would love to own one. They're exactly what is kind of would be ideal for me and my boys with our bikes. But anyway, the Hongqi EHS9 has an intelligent sensor steering wheel and 6 smart screens in the car. You can see there's 3 at the front. You got to admit, the interior looks pretty damn impressive. Now, apparently those screens are capable of AR, real scene navigation, and remote vehicle control by mobile phone, including unlocking, temperature regulation, smart voice control, and vehicle locating. Now, Hongqi claimed that the EHS9 is equipped with level 3 plus autonomous driving and over-the-air updates. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what they say. So you can get one of these with 7 seats, and also it will do 0 to 62 miles an hour or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in only 5 seconds. It has a front and rear motor that gives a total power of 406 kilowatt. That's a pretty big and very fast and extremely luxurious electric vehicle. Now, they don't use LFP batteries. They use lithium ternary batteries. So to me, that's a drawback. I'd prefer it if they were LFP batteries, but that's just me. Now, what I find interesting about this is that no one is talking about this brand. Absolutely no one. I haven't found any news about this from any Western media anywhere. In fact, people are just pretending as though they don't even exist. I mean, imagine if this car company was an American car company producing this vehicle. It's an extremely impressive vehicle. The fit and the finish, the design is absolutely impressive. I'm not saying I support the Chinese government at all in saying this. I'm just saying I find it very strange that no one is talking about it. And to me, this kind of reflects this kind of thing where we're trying to ignore the reality. We're trying to ignore, the West is trying to ignore that, well, China is starting to take over the car market. We're kind of pretending it's not happening, but it is. Thanks for watching.